Following the Beatles' breakup, many might argue that Paul McCartney adapted particularly well by forming Wings. While his former bandmates pursued solo careers, McCartney took the risk of establishing a new group, one that would inevitably be compared to his previous band. His ability to overcome that comparison within the first 5 years of Wings' existence demonstrated that he was more than capable of meeting the challenge. Although the band's early days were modest, with their debut album Wildlife receiving only a lukewarm critical response and poor sales, McCartney's concurrent releases proved otherwise. His self-titled solo debut in Ram, co-credited to him and his wife Linda, showed that he still possessed the creative spark to produce exceptional music. It seemed inevitable that this brilliance would eventually manifest in a Wings record. That turning point arrived in 1973, when Red Rose Speedway and Band on the Run were released just 7 months apart. Today, these albums are widely regarded as the best in Wings' catalog and among McCartney's standout works from a productive post-Beatles decade. In the period between Wildlife and Red Rose Speedway, McCartney decided to strengthen the band's sound by recruiting an additional member to join himself, Linda, guitarist Denny Laine, and drummer Denny Seiwell. When American guitarist Henry McCullough, formerly of Joe Cocker's Grease Band, became available, McCartney seized the opportunity to bring him in. Red Rose Speedway marked a significant improvement over its predecessor, reflecting McCartney's growing confidence with the group he had assembled and his renewed inspiration in songwriting. It became clear that Wings had the potential to rival the quality of the Beatles' output, gradually closing the gap between the two eras of McCartney's career. McCullough later noted that McCartney was genuinely delighted with what they had created as a band. He explained that he had shared some of his own compositions with McCartney, believing the latter would be open to them, and observed that McCartney was a genuine admirer of his past work with the Grease Band. According to McCullough, McCartney expressed how pleased he was to collaborate with musicians of their caliber, and the admiration was mutual. Despite this rapport, McCullough and Seiwell left the band after Red Rose Speedway. Wings went on to record Band on the Run as a trio, a record often considered McCartney's definitive post-Beatles masterpiece. Nevertheless, McCartney has continued to hold Red Rose Speedway in high regard, with his connection to McCullough playing a major role in why he remembers the album so fondly.